Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Basketball Coach Allen, and today on this channel I'm going to give you some of my favorite Portland Trail Blazers basketball plays. Of course, these are from NBA 2K19, but they also do use them in real life, and you could use them with your team as well. So hello everyone, my name is Alan from Basketball Coach Allen. On this channel I show you basketball plays, drills, and skills. So if you like that stuff, hit that like button and subscribe. But anyways, today I'm going to give you some fantastic basketball plays that your team could use. Of course, I would say at the high school level or higher, but also these are used in NBA 2K19 and also by the Portland Trail Blazers themselves in real life. Now, they're doing really well in the playoffs so far, as at least at the day of recording this video. So, if you have a team that likes to play NBA 2K or just likes watching the Portland Trail Blazers, these might be ideal plays for your team. So let's get down to the clipboard. I'm going to show you these plays, and then I'm going to show you the actual highlight of the play itself being used in the game. And then I've got 5 of these plays. So yeah, we're going to go through 5, and I hope that you enjoy. So let's get down to the clipboard. Okay, so first in this play, we're going to have player 4 setting a screen for player 1, who's going to use that screen, and then player 4 is going to pop off, and player 1 is going to pass player 4 the ball. Next, what we're going to have is player 5 setting a screen for player 4, and player 4 is going to use that screen. Now, player 2 should be wide open, so that now player 2 receives that pass. Player 5 is going to then turn around and set a screen again for player 4, and player 4 is going to use that screen. He's then going to cut towards the rim, and now what we're going to have is player 4, who should be wide open, cutting towards that rim down the middle of the key. He could go in for a layup or a dunk, or what could happen if player 4 is not open and he never received that pass, we're going to have now player 5 setting a down screen or a pin down screen for player 4, who's then going to pop off of player 5. He's going to receive the pass from player 2, and player 4 can go for a 3-point shot. Or what could happen now if player 4 still wasn't open or did receive that pass, either way, but isn't open for the shot, we could have a simple screen and roll either on the right or left side from player 5, and player 4 is then going to cut towards the rim. He can go in for a layup, he could pop off, and player 5 could be rolling towards the basket, or if player 2, red, was to collapse on them, player 2 could be open for the 3-point shot. Okay, so now in this next play, we're going to have player 1 passing over to player 2, and player 1 is then going to cut towards the rim. He is then going to set a screen for player 5, and player 5 is going to pop off that screen and now set a screen for player 2. Player 3 and player 4 are going to be moving up so to clear space out for this left side. The reason behind this is because player 1, once he sets that screen, he's going to clear out to that side. Player 2 is going to be using player 5 as a screen. Now player 2 could have cut towards the rim, or he could have taken that 3-point shot. Or what could happen is he could feed player 5 in the post, or cutting towards the rim. Player 5 could go in for the layup, or if there's a collapsing player 1, player 5 or 2, whoever cut towards the rim, could kick it out for player 1. Now this next play is very simple. It's basically a clear out play. Player 4 is going to be popping up to that free throw line extended. Player 5 is going to be setting a screen for player 1. This is now leaving the whole key wide open so that when player 1 uses that screen, if player 5 hedges too far, we're going to have player 5 blue cutting towards the rim where he can go in for a layup or a dunk, or he could kick it out if player 3 red was to collapse to player 3 blue for the mid-range or 3-point shot. Now this next play, again, is sort of like an isolation play, but if you have a player who's really great and very quick and a couple of really good screening players, this play is really good for you. We're going to have a staggered screen set by player 5 and player 2. Player 1 is going to use that screen. He's going to jack up that shot. Or what could happen is we could have player 5 rolling towards the basket, who could be open for a pass. Or we could have player 2 popping, who could also be open for a 3-point shot. So there's a few different options here if your player 1 is unable to get that shot off. So in this next play, what we're going to have, and this is our final play of the day, we're going to have player 5 popping out. He is going to be receiving the pass from player 1. Player 1 is then going to set a screen down for player 4, and player 4 is going to pop off of that screen, and he's going to use player 5 as a dribble handoff. Player 4 is going to use that screen. He could take that shot. Player 1 is going to be popping up, so this could be a reverse over to this side depending on what's happening with player 5 cutting towards the basket. So, player 5 is rolling off. If player 5 is open, hit him up. But if he's not open, let's say player 1 collapsed on him or player 2 collapsed on him, what could happen is we could have a pass over to player 1, who could then take the shot, or if player 2 was to collapse to stop player 5 from receiving that pass, player 1 could pass over to player 2 for that 3-point shot. Now, I hope that these basketball plays help your team. If they do, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. But also, if you're a football coach or football player, go check out Football Coach Alan. And if you love games, check out my 2K channel called Coach Alan Gaming. I do 2K gaming as well as the kind of like sim racing with steering wheels. It's kind of fun. Anyways, I hope to see you guys in our next video, which is tomorrow, because I do post every single day.